We are back. This angle's very low. My dog's barking. Just bear with me. So in this video again today, I'm just going to be painting. I want to rectify some things I did wrong in my last video where I painted Patrick. And if you saw that, you probably know or witnessed the crash out. Don't even want to finish it. And also it's like almost de-influencing people. Like, not every time you go to approach a project it's going to be perfect and smooth sailing. So I had some feedback on my last video, which I really appreciate, and I don't ever take it as like a dig or anything. Like, if people are willing enough to tell me, it means they care about, one, what they're watching, and two, almost like the well-being of this channel and like what they want to see. So I really respect and appreciate that. Feedback number one was it sounded like my audio was too low. So the feedback that was left, that will be taken into account, and I apologise if even after this video it's still quiet. I'll look into something, I'll sort that out. Sorry, I'm editing this and I realised I was listing off feedback like it was a long list. There was one thing, so I apologise. Upon reflection from the process of my last painting, I just want to rectify some mistakes, sort of practice a better technique. So what I have is something that's already been pre-drawn on canvas, so it's a medium that I'm more experienced with and more comfortable with using. It's been pre-drawn for years, I think like over 5 years. Kermit the frog drinking lip tea. Remember when that was a meme, like in lockdown? And one thing as well that has been so nostalgic is looking at my old like TikToks and stuff I've posted on my YouTube shorts, is that era of like lockdown art TikTok. Like, it's so nostalgic. Mistakes I want to rectify. In my Patrick, I transferred with graphite and charcoal. Shouldn't have done it. I knew that afterwards, but that's the whole thing. You're not learning unless you're making mistakes, okay? So this one's been pre-drawn in graphite. I'm not going to rub it out. I'm going to use my gesso as like a primer. I don't know if gesso is actually used as a primer, but I'm going to do that anyway. And if it is, I apologise for being unknowledgeable about that. I'm going to gesso it. Hopefully the graphite that smears will then be locked in that layer. So I should be able to just build up nice layers and not have to worry about the transfer of graphite pigment into my paint, because that really annoyed me on my last one. We're learning and we're rectifying mistakes. Let's get into it. Gesso has been added. I'm surprised that went as well as it did. I feel like this is a forewarning that something is about to go majorly wrong. And it's done exactly what I wanted it to do. And if I hold it up to the light, I've still got the lines there, which is wonderful. Look at him, he's so handsome. So I've just got to wait for this to dry. I doubt it will take too long, so I will meet you back. Probably been about an hour and it's dried. It's nice, it looks good. Can't really see, but yeah, the lines, you can still see them now that it's dried, so that is very good, very nice. Now we can probably get on to the painting, but I'm debating on whether I do the background or the Kermit first. But I'm thinking background because Kermit needs like shading, and then if I go over onto the background, I can just go over it with like a block colour, whereas I don't have to like try and replicate a shade of green or yellow that I've already made. We'll find out. Reference photo at the ready. So I'm just going to take it off the easel because I need to cut into these bits, and I'm doing this like an arm's length away and my arm's hurting. So I'm just going to fill in all these edges and I'll meet you back. As you probably gathered, it is now night time, but the background is dry. It's it's looking good. I'm probably going to lighten it up later on once I've done more on it. But he is ready to be greenified. So I've done his little collar. You probably saw I did a sample swatch. That is too much of like a peppermint pastel shade. I'm going to mix some of this dark colour in, because even when it was mixing in with this sort of like mustardy pickle yellow that I made, it almost made like the perfect green for Kermit himself. This is all going to look a lot better. Like this is just, I know I did some blending, but this is still a base coat. Doopy damn. Try to do some shading. I'll probably do some more later. I'm just going to let that dry, because the more I keep like adding to it, it turns into a paste. It's like cake batter. So I'm going to give that a break, mix a colour for this, add some questionably named fluid medium. Yeah. Where's cancel culture when you need it? I'm going to probably make a batch of that Kermit green and put the controversial medium into it and keep it for tomorrow, because I have this really cool paint palette where it comes with a silicone lid, so if I mix up colours and put the lid over it, it stays wet for a long time. And I'm only stopping now because it's dark out and the lighting isn't the best. Yeah, so I'm going to make a batch of that green. Yes, I'm only going to check back in tomorrow and finish this tomorrow, because the lighting's not great, and if I do any more I'll obviously record it and show you. Night night. Oh, that looks so cute like that. It's day 2. So as you can see, last night I did just add this, wiping the excess paint from my spatula onto there so I didn't waste it. All the goodies are in here. So I did in fact pre-make the colour last night, which I'm very grateful for, because it saved me a lot of time and effort. On camera it does look very similar to this colour, but as I said yesterday, this is probably, that's still a base coat, so it's all going to change anyway. I'm just going to fill in all of this. I'm grabbing a little bit of this dark green, and you probably saw on my time lapse, I put it over these parts, and it's just to sort of help map out and blend where creases in his body are. Yeah, again, this will all get blended for like my shadows and highlights. It is day 3. I called it quits yesterday. I was just too tired and a lot has been going on, so I just didn't feel like I could fulfill it to the best of my ability. But we are going to get back on it. The main goal is to finish it today. As you probably saw yesterday, I filled the rest of Kermit in. I just have to go over the coats a little bit more, do some more shading, paint a cup of Lipton iced tea. I also need to paint the edges of the canvas because they're still white. There's just sort of finishing off and adding little details, and I'm probably going to alter the colour of the background only because it sort of clashes with his collar, so I think I might sort of make it more of a pastel yellow. Oh, that's a bit wonky. Done some more shading. I'm going to change the colour of his collar, fill this in, do the eyeballs, alter the background. It is day 4. I did expect to have this painting done when I started it, but this week has just been awful, to be honest. But little and often is always good when it comes to projects, so you're not overwhelming yourself and facing burnout. But all we have left to do today is paint his eyeball and finish off his glass, and that's literally it. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than the end. I'm very proud. This is one I did a few years ago, and the difference in colouring is insane. I didn't think I'd improve that much, but we have. Thank you so much.